Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Echo Arena. This is VRML, the last day of week 9 here in Season 1. On the booth, it's Palidore joined by SirDimwi for Illuminati versus Kangarillas. And SirDimwi, what do you got for me?
Yeah, this is an exciting one. I've been looking forward to this one for most of the week. Illuminati I guess they are swapped here. Illuminati on the left, number 3 in North America, coming in with an MMR of 1290, a record of 11 and 5 after 2-0 victory versus Orbit last Sunday. Kang is coming in number 2 in North America with a record, an MMR of 1300, a record of 13 and 3, a couple 13s there. Maybe some foreboding luck with the 13s there for Kang, but that's after a 2-1 victory versus Infinite last Sunday. And historically, these two teams they've played twice now in this season 1. Wednesday, February 12th, Kang took it in 2. Sunday, March 15th, Illuminati took it in 2. So in the season, the teams tied up. So looking for a tiebreaker here in this one, their third matchup of the season.
And we'll see how this one goes. I'm expecting a good one off a first passing play to the cutting. QL Young assist to Burbs.
Yeah, just great passing there. 9 seconds in to this round 1 here. Illuminati making a statement early, saying that they're coming to play, and this is not going to be an easy win here for Kang, as Kang comes out on the joust advantage.
And among these top teams in the league, they're never going to come to not play. I mean, they just, without fail, putting on shows here. Illuminati, Kangarillas. I mean, they're just two teams at the height of their play. Illuminati off to a slower start at the beginning of the season, but they have picked it right back up here in the mid to late season now. Kangarillas been consistent through and through, going in for a 2, but denied by Q.
QL with a big stop there, and this one bouncing all the way back out here near mid. But real quick, shout out to Roteaton there with the Twitch Prime going on 4 months there. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you, Rocks. You rock. Going for a shot. And off the mark, so out it goes. But yes, thank you everyone tuning in there. See people all hyped up and involved. Even see Dave popping in yet again. Timeout button. Suburban Legend dishing over to Q, and he loses it off the punch.
Got some good, solid bubble defense there from Kang to stop that attack there from Illuminati. But Illuminati still in control of the disc. Going to get another opportunity here on the bubble as they break in. Oh, what a stun there from Mad. And he's going to send that one out, and the chains are away.
And trying to break loose from those chains, but the 3 not on the mark, and you can see the wave in the air. Upset that he missed that one, but Seal still gets it back. Dishes it off, but too high on the pass. Will be received on the other end. Contested heavily is Loveridge as he slings it to the midline. And you can see, I pointed this out in previous games for Kang. You see it again. Instantaneously knew where to put it without needing to look. Already found Strem in the back line, the perfect spot.
Yeah, and Kang's still in control. Oh, that miss pass there, but now picked up by Mad. He's going to send this one across there to Sealable. Sealable's going to walk this one in, and Burbs getting the grab, but somehow it ends up in the goal nonetheless, and that is a tie goal there for Kang, coming up with 2. Just 2.5 minutes into this round 1.
So stealing that game away, or that shot away, was Burbs, following that save earlier from QL Young. So back-to-back, or just kind of head-on saves. Granted, that one did manage to get through the defense, but still nice awareness, nice reflexes as Suburban dishes over now to QL Young. But having it stolen, Strembitsky going to line up that deep shot. Will be a little off as the boosts do sail on in, and Burbs collects the disc. And right back to the corner here to Speedy. Now, Speedy trying to maneuver around the Geo there. He saw the defender, so what did he do? He went floor, tried to bounce it right around the defense. A little off on it, so instead Kang will get the disc right back, and will try again here on offense. Tied up game, a few minutes expired, back and forth.
Yeah, I just realized that I was confusing my mute and unmute there. I was talking to nobody. But now this one's going to be taken by QL at mid, sending that one up to Ender. Ender upside down and under pressure. He's going to toss that one away into the hand of Sealable. bag, and Kang doing some really good defense. Both teams
Oh,
with some really good defense in this game. The chains are so fast, and some of these stuns. You got another turnover now. Speedy's going to get that one and send it away again.
you're right. A lot of pressure, but these teams are trying to get it done. As Mad gets it here on the left side and tries to look for the tunnel pass, perhaps, as the stack looms over at mid.
Was that Queen?
Yeah, because they were under pressure.
Ah,
So Mad is going to cut out here with a 2-on-1 situation. Going just for the goal. Doesn't even need Seal. Just waving it in himself.
yeah, he was. Mad's not even looking at the goal. Like most of the, almost the entire way in there. Not until right before he gets there, and that's as QL is already committing to come out to challenge, and Mad just sneaks it underneath him. Makes it look easy there, bringing that in, and now Kang with the lead here, just about halfway through round one.
Yeah, pulling away, but not by a large margin. This is a low-scoring game halfway through so far. Hopefully everyone over at home and on the Twitch chat, on the VODs, YouTube, wherever you're watching this live or post, thank you for joining us today. See Lanzet in there as well. B-Love, Soisy, Kung, Simon, Lulz, and diving in from beneath, but retrieving the disc is Sealable bag at the very last possible second. I mean, one more second, and that shot would have been going off on a one-on-one, so good play there from Seal. Mad the immediate pass, and again, you just gotta love Kango's their positioning before they even reach the disc. They already know where that pass is gonna go.
Yeah, this is there's so much going on here, because I mean, you see such great pass sequences like we're seeing right now, but then they'll get, and then as you'll see a stun go out and it just turns right around. And these are two teams that both when they're playing against basically anybody else, like 90% of the league, when you turn it over to them, they get it, they turn it around and they put it in real quick. But since they're playing each other, they're both really good at responding to that. We see, that was absolutely masterful there. Shimbitsky down to Loveridge. That was one of those plays, turning it around and putting it in. And Kane's doing it so fast, Illuminati just couldn't keep up. That was phenomenal. Wow.
Yeah, defense from these teams just impeccable, and it's getting them a lot of opportunities just like that.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Ender's going to send that one across to Speedy, and Speedy's going to move in on the left side. There is under pressure, so he's going to back that one up. Looking for, I believe that was QL, but it's not going to hit the man, and that one's going to get slapped out by Sealable, and that one's going to not quite out of mid. Now into the hands of QL. QL is going to send that one up to Suburban Legend. Legend's going to send that down to QL. QL under a lot of pressure, but he gets that pass up to Ender. Ender looking like he was going to take that shot, but instead sends that one over to Speedy. Speedy's going to put that one in for the 2. And Illuminati now decreasing that Kangaroa's lead to just 3 here with 3 minutes to go.
So right back in it, Illuminati. Looking good on that passing play for them. So Kango's on the joust advantage, opting for this split rollout as a stacked looms over at their bow tie, Kang's bow tie that is. Gonna pass it off a bit quick, need to get rid of it quick, and they do. Ender, fast pass over off that barrier, maybe even going for a cloud pass, cloud shot, who knows, but his teammates were there, and look at Seal from right beneath. Gets the goal, just taps it in 7 meters a second off that wall.
Yeah, well played there by Sealable Bag. That disc got loose, and he was chasing down for it, and instead of getting himself stunned, he just holds on to that shield and then pulls off the other player and gets there first and is able to pop that one off the backboard. A great shot there off the cone. Yeah, fantastic play there from Sealable.
Oh, dipping through, but Seal couldn't get the grab. You can see both sides of the floor, the last 2 launches. I mean, Illuminati with that big quick stack, and then same with the Kang. It's just back and forth. These teams are really right neck and neck at the moment. I mean, Kangaroa's pulling ahead by a small bit, but Illuminati, as I said, they've been just getting better and better over the course of the season. I mean, they already were the preseason championships, so we know they can dominate on any given night. But Kangaroa's given them one heck of a fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kang, I mean, still maintaining control of the disc here. I'm really, I can't wait to see the actually, I'm going to pull him up real quick, the possession time. Kang a little bit ahead on possession. Sealable going to send that one up there to Mad. Mad going to back that one up to Leverage. Look at the cycling they do with that disc to all their players.
Oof.
From and that was beautiful. Sealable up the Strem. It was waiting behind the goal there. Was under the goalie knew he was there, tried to make a play on it, but not quick enough. And that one goes in for the 2. And now Kang up by 7.
Just an absolute passing clinic. So for you players, new players, especially with the quest looming, I know I'm seeing more and more of these players who maybe haven't gone into Echo, but they're excited to start soon. Look at that, just the patience, the precision passing. Notice that these top teams, and it applies for Illuminati too, as they go for a score here maybe, but denied by Strem. But notice that these teams, they don't force bad shots more often than not. They are backing it out. They're looking for good angles from directly in front or behind, or just looking for cross passes. They don't force anything they don't need to, and I love that from these teams.
Yeah, and still Kang still doing such an amazing job of control here as they force that turnover. But what a interception there! I believe that was Ender getting the hands on that, sending that one out, and now picked up by QL. Is going to send it in deep, maybe looking for that boop shot, but it's not on the mark, and that's going to be another turnover there to Leverage. Leverage going to send that one down to Strem. Strem's going to move this one in slow and just start burning the clock here. As this round 1 is comfortably in the hands of Kang here, as they do have a 7-point lead with 7 seconds to go. As we watch that count down now.
And yep, that clear will do it as we finish out this first round. We'll be 11-4, favoring Kang Gorillas. I feel like the game's still a lot closer than that score might indicate, but nonetheless, great round from Kang and Illuminati. They're fully capable of coming back in this round 2. We're always hoping to see those competitive third rounds in these kind of matches.
Yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story. We'll look at possession time. Tells a little bit more. Kang coming out away with 4:20, nice against 3 minutes there to Illuminati, and that translates to 9 shots to 6. So really, the minute 20 difference in possession, but only a 3-shot difference in shots taken there. We'll go to the individual stats, the player stats. Everybody on Kang contributing on the scoreboard there. Everybody getting 1 goal apiece. Leverage with the 3, everybody else with the 2s. 2 assists there to Strem, 1 to Sealable, and then 2 saves to Leverage, 1 apiece to Mad and Sealable Bag. And then 2 points apiece to Speedy and QL. Assist apiece to Suburban, Legend, and Ender, and then QL getting 2 saves there. Ender with 1. And I mean, you see that the scoring here from Illuminati uncharacteristically low. It is not common. You're going to see, I mean, in particular, Ender coming away with an egg in the points column. That is rare as well. Nobody in the game getting more than 1 goal on either team. That is rare. I mean, what we're seeing here, this is fantastic top level gameplay between these 2 teams as we start round 2.
Yeah, very rare, and the stakes are high. Get that? As they get the disc over here on the side. Over to Speedy and Suburban Legend, going for the clear, going for the boost. There's a nice leech from Mad, and some nice stuns as well. But Burbs will maybe get to this disc first. Actually going to take a nice tap boost, but overshoots the disc. So again, you can see how, I mentioned this sometimes on streams, some of these plays you can be like, oh, well, that should have been easy catch, or that looked bad because they turned it over. But no, you see how fast and how small these margins are as they go for the score. Sealable to Leverage.
Leverage, I mean, he comes in, there's a player literally on his legs as he comes in. Sealable sends him the pass anyways. Leverage takes the pass anyways and pops it in for the 2. That was phenomenal there. Beautiful passing there. As you said, the margins are so slim, and that's a great example of it right there.
Oh, Speedy, look at that with the shield. He didn't even look with the comms coming in at the perfect time. Will buy his team maybe a chance for a score here. They had a low-scoring first round, trying to do a bit better and be more efficient with it here, but Kang Gorilla's defense is a tough one to crack, and we've seen many teams get stopped by it. That said, getting loose was Ender, left all alone at the barrier, and that's almost a guaranteed goal for a striker like him.
And Ender, when he brought that one back to shoot it, he stuttered the arm a little bit, kind of shook it. Almost looks like he's shaking his hand a little bit. And it's a very minor stutter shot, but it's intended to get the goalie off balance. And he does it enough to get that one in, gets by the goalie's hand, and that one's good for 2 to tie this one up 2 minutes in.
And unless my eyes were deceiving me, was Ender one not on the ceiling, but two, he was right side up, was he not? That's confusing. I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not used to
Came
that.
off the bottom side of the shield there.
Stram.
Right side up as Stram. Ooh, what a play there from Stram under pressure. That was just quick. That was just quick there. That was quick hands from Strembitsky to get that one in.
Again, margin for error. Like, do you see how quickly he had to get rid of that? And not only did he do it, but he found the goal. This is what I'm talking about. It's like everything you see here at this master tier level of play, it's not only all the fundamentals and a lot of the stees from time to time, but I mean, just in the sense like these players, they have so many moves in their arsenal, but they're so calm, they're so quick, they're so precise. It's just a perfect storm of amazing play. There's Strem with a steal and the clear, and there it goes again.
He was so slick with that steal, it looked dirty. Like, oh, there. I mean, that one's worthy of a clip in and of itself, just the way he grabbed it. And that one, but Illuminati sending that one back out, but right into the hands of Strem. Strem just holding down that back line. He's not letting Illuminati just do anything with it right now.
Yeah, playing that patient, and that's what I love to see, and what I always try to tell teams and things like that. Just watch the patience, the control. Strem looking for the sealable goal and slap shot, the volleyball spike, and that was a great connection on that play. What did I tell you? This is high-level steez on that one. Efficient steez.
Yeah, Steelable didn't have to send that one to Strem. He could have taken the goalie one-on-one, but he sends it up to Strem, and Strem with the power slam, I'm gonna call it, as he sends that one in on the one-timer. That was phenomenal. The reaction was even better.
And then another quick reaction here on the shield. Ender does cause a turnover, however. He shielded in time, but that King back line was already ready for the grab. There they are again. Sealable coming through. Strembitsky and Seal all piling up now with Suburban and Speedy. Now finally starting to disperse. And again, the control. They're up by 4 points, but they're not in a rush to do anything that they don't want to do. That's not in their game plan.
Man, Illuminati is going to start feeling the pressure that Strem trying to send that one in deep off the mark. So it's going to be a turnover. Yeah, down by 4, under 6, just under 6 minutes to go in a round 2 where a shot opportunity there, but Matt is back. He's going to get the hand on that, send it right back out. And a lot more of that ping pong as both teams almost looking desperate to get a goal here, sending in a lot of long shot opportunities, a lot of clearing. And we see another turnover there. QL is going to get that one sent out to Ender. He's going to start moving it through that right tube now.
And the back line being a little bit delayed there on the boosting, but they finally do get through. There's a 2-on-2, now turning into a 2-on-4 actually, as Kang all retreats into the goal finally. Ender slicing it over, and that's a nice connection to QL Young off that barrier pass.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a perfectly executed bread and butter play right there. Ender sending that one. QL is just sitting on the shield waiting. I mean, he had just gotten there. You got to do that quick. But that's what I mean, that perfect execution of a really simple play. Ender sending that one into QL. QL is just going to come off the shield and send it in on the goalie without hesitation. Good play there. And now Illuminati within 2.
And so Strem over here getting free enough for the pass and to kind of walk it all the way up the floor just about. Will send a pass, but one of the very few times there's not been a Kango's player available on the connection. So still, though, getting it back is Matt in the back line. He's going to be bothered a bit by some defense, and another long pass will be astray. So Illuminati, if they can get this clear, they'll have a chance to tie, maybe take a lead.
Yeah, they're going to send this one down into the Kangorilla's bubble, but the Speedy, the chain there, but then the grab from Strem. Strem is on fire in this game. What he's been pulling off on offense and defense, but that one going to get grabbed there by Ender. He's going to send that one up to Suburban Legend. Burb's going to back that one up, but right into the hands of Leverage. He's going to give it to Strem, and now Kang is going to send this one out and look for the chase.
And Strem not necessarily in goal a ton these days. He's definitely historically capable of a goaltending right up there with the best of them. But yeah, I mean,
well, we just got a drop. Looks like Mad just dropped out there.
Well, that's not good. Stay in school. But anyway, Illuminati going to make a play here, going for the 3. What happened there? He got it through. Ender goes up by 1.
Was that Strem in goal?
Maybe.
Was that Strembitsky in goal? I think that was Strem in goal. That shot from Ender was, I wouldn't have even expected him to take that shot, particularly with Strem in goal, particularly with how Strem's been playing in this game. He takes the shot anyways, underhands it from, I mean, it's a 3 on a goalie. Most people are taking that shot. Ender takes it, he gets it in. It's good, and that's good enough to. I believe that does that extend the. Does that give Illuminati the lead for the first time in the game here? 7-6. Is that where we're at? I think.
Yeah, it was 7-6 off of that shot. Crazy hit there. I mean, they already had Illuminati already had the numbers advantage because of the drop. So the fact that they even took that shot as opposed to going for the save play kind of takes me off guard. As I said, it's not something that they do often. Both of these teams, I mean, solid. 3 of every 4 shots they take are going to be the ones that they wanted to attempt. Because if they don't like their looks, they will usually just be content with backing it out and trying again. But yeah, getting bold, and sometimes those bold moves do pay off. You can definitely pull out the unexpected threes or some of the jumps and ducks and the jukes from time to time. It's one of those things, like Strem said in the other night when I was playing with him in a scrim, private or mixed private scrim, on how it's like, I know 99 out of 100 times I shouldn't do that, but that was the one, and I felt good. And those kind of plays where you can take players off guard if you just do it now and again.
No, I was gonna say I've gotten a 3 on a goalie once ever, and it's on my highlight reel. I've seen it, and I saw what happened when I was coming in, and I still can't explain why. I mean, I can tell you why I took the shot, but I can't explain why I took the shot. I saw the goalie look off to the left. He was checking something over on the far wall, and when he looked off, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna crank it." I don't know why. I just did. I cranked it and I got it in, and I surprised even myself with that one. Yeah. And I've never been able to do it again. And but yeah, so sometimes you see those opportunities, you take it. And Ender saw that one there, and I mean, that was beautiful. That's a little da-na-na, right? I mean, that was fantastic from Ender, that shot.
Yeah. On that note, I don't know if I ever actually unmuted these players or not. Probably not. There was some very exceedingly interesting, even beyond the normal. I always talk about how Kangos are a great reminder of why I mute comms sometimes.
I would actually say you'd probably be certain whether or not you unmuted them, because there was after I don't know if you heard me laughing when Strem got that one timer. He let out one really good yell.
In that case, I didn't, so my apologies.
Yeah, it was very audible.
I mean, usually the pre-game convos with any Kang game are always interesting. Today's were especially. I really had to have that muted when we went live first. So anyway,
I had to mute that for myself. I mean, no one else has to hear that but me, and I still mute it. That's
I'm a little bit scarred, to be honest.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least with the conversations take place.
But going back a little bit to just talking about some of those unexpected moves, unexpected shots, a team who does and has made a living out of that, Team Joker. They do just a lot of unconventional things that work out so well for them. I mean, they still have a lot of meta play in their game, and they can definitely pull it out. But sometimes they just do these things you don't expect, and they'll connect off of them. I'm still, to this day, I remember way back in like Season 2, there was this shot, I believe it was Jaywalker, got like an interception or something off a clear. I was on defense and goal. Got it down right here, immediately whirled around this, flinged it right into the goal for 3 in like I believe it was a streamed match as well. And that scarred me for life, as you can tell, because I still remember it 2 years later. Anyway, moving on. Loveridge with a disc here. We'll go for Kangarillas. They're down by 1, 3.5 remaining in round 2.
Yeah, this one's going to get sent in now by Kang, but now the chain with Ender is going to get there first. It was Ender and Burbs, and now that one's going to get sent back to Burbs. Burbs going to send this one up to QL, who's under some heavy pressure there. QL's going to send this one all the way down into the Kang bubble, but Kang's stack is there first. No real surprise. There's Illuminati wasn't stacked up at all for that clear. So Kang just going to send it right back in, and now Sealable Bag going to back this one up. Kang going to get another opportunity here.
And yeah, trying to find their passes, but at the moment, Illuminati causing some havoc in the midline. Just the same, Matt is there, always reliable at the midfield. He's going to work it into the bubble areas. Sealable retrieves this disc over at the dot, trying to hit the right spot up above that backboard, the anchor position. It's Strem from Sealable, and that's right back up by 1.
Yeah, Illuminati can't be letting that happen there. Strem walked in on the ceiling there, and nobody even paid any attention to him. I think they might not have even seen him.
Yeah.
But you can't be letting that happen, not with Kang. And yeah, that's how you let that guy sit open. That's what's going to happen. And now Kang retakes the lead up by 1 with 2 to go.
Yeah, I think part of it too, just because Illuminati's defense was so far up, playing super aggressive that they didn't really have too much eyes on what was happening over at goal. That said, having eyes on the goal is Ender, right back up by 1 for Illuminati. And there we go, winding down this clock, and I'm excited for, I hope, a good finish here.
Ender moving horizontally in front of the goal plane there, pulling out the triple deke as he pump fake that one a few times before sending it in.
The triple what?
That was the triple deke.
Okay, well, anyway, going for that play. I have no idea what that phrase means, but I guess I can.
Deke?
You're about to be fired.
We're going back to the Mighty Ducks here, man, and you're gonna have to watch those. You're just gonna have to.
You stop it now,
because you keep missing these references, and I mean that's just a hockey reference.
Oh, hold on. Ender, misses a shot. That could have been a big buffer for them as they go for another play. Speedy to the backboard, cutting it off, and now cross. And yes, I apologize, Mighty Ducks, not Alpha Ducks, Mighty Ducks. I know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a hockey term. You know, you're deking. You're just kind of stick handling, puck handling.
Ooh, look at that, though.
Strem.
Handling that disc like a wizard right there, up his wizard's sleeve. It's going to be sealable on that assist, but great hit from Strem. 1 point lead, Kangarillas at the end of this second round. So Illuminati in a position where they do need to score, and score quick if we want to see this round 3. I want to see it. I know they want to see it at home, so let's go.
I want to see it. 30 seconds left. UL's going to send this one in deep, but it goes right into the hands of Loveridge there. Loveridge going to walk this one up, going to try to burn some time here. Sends this one back to Strem. Strem's going to send this one deep into the Illuminati zone, down into that bubble.
Not a lot of time.
It's going to be Speedy there first to get the grab. He's going to send that one out, and maybe Illuminati with an opportunity here.
Yeah, they need to get their stacks up really quick, though. I mean, only 9 seconds. This should be an interception. Not a lot of time. It's just we got to get someone in the goal, and there's no one near it. And 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the miss. Oh, that is tough. So close to the third round, and we just do not get it. This is why. This is why I do the things that I do when it comes to the muting.
Yeah, that was close. Oh man, boy. Illuminati with I mean, they brought it down quick. They tried to make a play on it. Even with 5 seconds left, you can see they didn't give up. They were still going for that last second shot if they could get it.
Yeah.
They just couldn't connect on it. And oh, there it is. And yeah, so it's what a game though. I mean, coming down to 1 point there in round 2, so close to round 3. I almost feel robbed we didn't get that round 3. Though.
I know, it was the last few minutes of that since the restart, and it was just goal for goal. One team pulling ahead by 1 point, the other team pulling ahead by 1 point. 1 point, 1 point. And then it just got to the point where Kangos managed to close it out there at the end. They were playing pretty defensively in that last minute or so. You can see them playing deep in that back line and just definitely aware that they didn't want to give out any open goals and just trusting in their defense, which has paid a lot of dividends over the course of the season. If you're a team like King with the kind of defense that you provide, I'm not afraid to challenge teams to bring it into my bubble, my 2-point zone if I'm King. But same for Illuminati. That's why this match overall a bit lower scoring compared to maybe what people would expect or are used to seeing sometimes when they're playing other teams. But when you pair them head to head, you get somewhat low-ish scoring games like these ones, and it's because of the great defense and those small margins we talked about.
Something else I noticed, not actually have to do with this game specifically, but I'm looking since the reset, possession time about equal 110 to 119.
Yeah.
But then you look at shots taken, 3-0 for Illuminati, but there were 2 goals scored by Kangarillos, and yeah, I don't know what to make of that. I just found that interesting that no shots taken registered there for Kang, but they did get 2 confirmed goals in that time frame. So very interesting, something I saw stand out. But yeah, no, these teams just world-class players, world-class teams, and yeah, fighting it out there. Kang picking up a big win there though, protecting their number 2 spot as Joker's still running away. I think they're up at like 1340 still with the MMR.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kang holding on to that number 2 spot here, defending it from the defending champions Illuminati here in this 2-round, sadly 2-round game.
Sadly, yeah. But that said, we have some more matches on the way. There's three in a row for this stream, so that was the first one. We got 2 more, and then we'll have another three or 4 matches in the second stream after a little intermission. So, but nonetheless, the next matchup is going to be Kangarillas again, this time facing off against Orbit. So we're going to follow them right into the next match. So stay tuned, stick around. We're going to go to the brief intermission and be back for the next one. All right, everyone, welcome back. That was quick, wasn't it? We're redirecting here right to another Kangos match. It's Orbit versus Kangarillas. Kangos hot off that win, barely in the second round, just by the skin of their teeth. They took the 2-0 sweep, denying everyone at home that third round we were all hoping for. But it was still an entertaining match, a lot of highlights, and just a very strong high-level play there that's always a joy to watch. So for this match, it's Palidore again being joined by Dimwi. And what's up, Dimwi?
Between these two teams, but now we move on to another exciting matchup here. We have number 6 Orbit coming in to challenge number 2 Kang. Orbit, an MMR of 1260, a record of 10-7 after a 2-0, coming in off a 2-0 win versus Legends on Wednesday. And of course, Kang again, number 2 in the league, staying at number 2. MMR might shift up to 13-10. We will wait to see once those as the good lucks go out. Their record is pushed up to 14-3 after that 2-0 win versus Illuminati just a few moments ago. As we get ready here for round 1.
You know, a few days ago, Strem told me that I'm his spirit animal. I feel like sometimes he's mine. Oh, man. All right, well, round 1, as I try not to dwell on that and actually get to the match, it will be taken by Kang first on this joust. Again, coming hot off that victory, exciting match. Loveridge with possession here on the bottom of the floor, going across as Mad cuts. You can see the immediate cut once that pass went out, and Sealable finding Mad on the connection.
Yeah, just bread and butter passing there from Kangarillas. Just definitely still feeling the groove from that last game, just still running with what they had going on there. And this time, not feeling as much pressure as they bring that one into the bubble rather smoothly, cleanly, and with a lot of room, and putting that one in to draw that first blood.
Yeah, and another teaching moment for newer players, newer teams. You can see it was Mad there with that pass to Seal, or yes, the pass to Seal, I believe, and just immediately after that first pass, as a save goes through for Loveridge. How about that? He's not someone who goes at the goal very often, but so it's always impressive when he gets those saves. I mean, yeah, just big save from Love as they go for the disc here. So I'll get back to my other thought momentarily. I just didn't want to be too distracted from the play.
Well, yeah, get some good passing there, but that one bouncing around a little bit, and Zenith is able to get that one down through that right tube, and now it's going to be a race for it here. Both teams getting some chains out, but it is going to be Loveridge there first. He is under some pressure, but they get that one out, but it's into the hands of Zenith. Zenith momentarily looking at an empty net, decides not to take that shot, passes it down there to Sneaky. Sneaky is going to back that one out to One Scoop. One Scoop going to walk this in, send it deep across, but it is going to find the hands of Mad. He's going to slap that one out. And now we're going to turn it back around here as Kang coming down quickly. 3-point opportunity, and Sealable does get it in. No hesitation there. 10 meters out, puts it in for the 3. And now Kang's up by 5.
Good shot off of some efficient boosting. All thanks to that mid lane defense. The slap through, the clear, the boost, all of it put together equals some good offense for Kangarillas. And we also saw some of that in that Illuminati game. They had a few goals that were very, very similar just off those breakaways from that right side. So nicely done from Kangos. Now, passing it off to Sneaky Evil for Orbit. They're yet to score, but they have got some good resets, some good passing play at work as well. So, you know, another team, I mean, if they can take a round off of Kangos even and just compete here, that would not be surprising if they're at their best. Orbit has shown time and again that they are very much an X-Factor team that will surprise you if you do not give them maximum respect.
Oh, that's without a doubt. I mean, you can see it here, the passing that Orbit is doing is absolutely phenomenal. It's really on point. They're staying in control, even with little wild passes like that. Until maybe until I start talking about it, of course, Sealable is going to send that one out. But Orbit maintaining possession there for quite a while, and they are going to get back to it first. So maybe another opportunity here from Orbit as they turn that one over. Maybe not. It's going to find the hands of Leverage. So Kang with an opportunity now.
And right back at him. So Strembitsky gets a disc to Leverage. The defense, bit far out of the bubble at the moment. Kango's just the same. Orbit is a team who, at times, they do definitely get aggressive on the defense. They're not scared to venture outside that two-point zone. As a nice kind of fake results in the take. Leverage from Strem, but Strem some nice handles there.
Yeah, that pass, Leverage, Strem coming around that nest block, fakes the pass like he's going to send it on the front side. And that causes that defender who was guarding that lane to kind of stutter step a little bit. And so once Strem gets to the other side of the nest block, he sends that pass off. And that defender's trailing just a moment behind.
Leverage is out, and
I hate you, Zenith.
Based on the comms, I think Seal said that maybe the restart was pressed before the launch. I'm not sure. Either way, we'll see what happens. They're going to go for a goal. A great save denied from Mad. Couldn't get the clear, but look at that short-range boost immediately on the recovery. Talk about speed making up for any mistakes, and that's a perfect example of it right there.
Yeah, Strem getting a hand on that one. Going to send it out into that Orbit zone. And once we get to 40 seconds here, Orbit is expected. Oh, and Mad is going to send that one in. So, yeah, if that restart did go out before that buzzer and Orbit came out trying to take advantage of it anyways, just bit him there as Kang is now taking the lead up by 10 here. We were at, I believe, 5:21 as that reset actually hit there.
Yeah, so they'll work on getting their player back. I'm not sure at this point if that goal counts or not. It really depends on if that restart button was in fact hit. So we'll see what happens there. But I will use the brief moment I have here now to go back to what I was saying earlier. It's just one of those simple plays, but I know especially because of the newer players and teams that are starting to frequent these streams and pop in and out. I just like to point it out. I think on the earliest score, the first or second score for Kang, you saw there was a pass weave down from around here. Showing you on camera, but yeah, over here it was weaved downwards to a pass hitting Seal, I think that was over there, and immediately when Seal, that pass went to Seal, Mad was over here on this Geo, and before Seal even got the disc, Mad already had dived. So when he, crossed over into the two-point land, that was right about the same time that Seal got the disc over here, and thus resulting in a quick cut, the quick cross pass, the reception, and the goal. And when you do make those catches as an offensive player near the goal like that, you really leave no time for the goalies to react. It's very tough saving a shot off of a pass that's right around this, a few feet of the goal. So there you go. Little teaching moment. Hopefully that made some sense as we get back into this game. 10-0 for Kang.
So what you're saying is the team that scores more goals is going to win.
That's right, John.
Yes.
Magic.
Correct.
Yeah. Leverage takes a disc here for Kangarillas, and up by 10, back on the offense. Once again, Seal trying to find that pass up high, but one scoop. Kind of getting there first, cutting it off a bit, but right back at him, and for a three-point shot at that. Leverage from the ridge of that three-point land.
That was Illuminati getting a little ahead of themselves there. They had two players in the goal.
Illuminati.
And sorry, I was still in the last game mode. Orbit getting a little ahead of themselves there as that disc on that far side wall looked like it was orange, so they took off there anticipating a clear. and it turns over and it empties that goal out for that 3. That was a good goal there. Now Kang up by 13.
You just made Ender's List, by the way. So one scoop takes this shot, or this pass rather, to the opposite shoulder. They're going to be stunned out. A couple different defenders there, all trying to contest it at the same time. But Blenders comes away, looks for the shoulder once again to the opposite, but saved again. Get it out of there, guys, and they will not. So Zenith backs it out, just back taps it into the goal. Nice hit.
Yeah, Zenith he was in that scrum there at the bottom side of the goal. He got loose. And he got loose with the disc and was able to pop it back in as everybody started scrambling for it there. And yeah, good for the Orbit finally getting some points on the board here. 6 minutes in, still an 11-point game, but 4 minutes to go. It's still possible if they can start turning this one around quick here.
Possible, difficult, but yeah, possible indeed. As I said, I mean, Orbit, if you don't treat them with respect, you're going to get shot on a lot and scored on a lot. But Strembitsky and Kangarillas, to their full credit here, they are sticking to their guns. I mean, that one just a one-on-one play, but on the whole, you can see Kango's not letting off the gas. They're still executing the same way that they did against Illuminati.
Yeah, and that goal there, Strem walking that one in. That's a pretty standard, fake it high, go low. And puts that one in one-on-one. Good goal there. Now up by 13, Kangarillas is. Just over 3 minutes to go here.
And again there, the immediate reset. They already know where to send the disc well before they even get it. That's really the key to this Kango's play, both on offense and defense, just knowing exactly where that disc is going every single time before you even touch it first. So it's really fun to watch, and it's just something to admire because it's so nuanced, and newer teams don't realize it at first, but it's a huge part of Kang's game.
So speaking of Kang, Strem's going to walk this one in, but he's going to back pass it. No forward pass options at the time. That one going to get sent in, but hitting that sky ramp's going to take a goofy bounce, and now almost into the hands of Orbit. But now Leverage going across there to Sealable. Sealable back to Leverage. Leverage going back to Sealable, who's going to put that one in. Nice little give and go there between those two. Forcing the defenders by Monkey in the middle. That was a 2-on-3, I do believe it was there, bringing that one in.
And again, just a passing clinic. You see, Sealable could have taken that first shot, and to be fair, if he did, it was still a pretty decent quality look, just given how close he was. But the point is, Kangarillas they overpass sometimes, and I don't say that in a bad way. I mean, they just, to excess, look for just the wide open goal from backboard, from forward position. Mad, he's in the defensive position, and he just a defensive anchor for his team, or what? So many nice saves over the weeks, and even just today alone.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous save there, and from close in at that angle, that was a hard one to make.
Oh wow,
that one's so close. Strem just turning around, sending that one in with no hesitation. But now a turnover. Orbit going to get an opportunity here if they can get it out of their zone cleanly.
Trying to do so, but it just will be a pass right to Asil, kind of waiting on the opposite side. There's Mad just as well, the opposite side, and they got themselves a 2-on-2 at goal, now forming back into a 3-on-3, and outside it'll go to the ramp as Orbit tries to stack, tap, and boost, but cannot. There's the Leverage meeting the disc over at mid.
This is Sneaky Evil's interception there, and another one from him. He's doing a lot of heavy lifting here late in this round one, as it's now Sneaky Evil again with that disc, going to send that one in deep, looking for, I believe it was that Zenith in there, but not on the mark. Going to get back out now to Blenders. Blenders going to send this one up to Sneaky. Yeah, he had some great steals down in that bubble. The Orbit bubble there is going to get that, receive that pass, going down to nobody, as it looked like he was looking for someone who just left the mark. I think that was Zenith. Mm-hmm. And now a turnover in that bubble, and Strem is going to start turning this one around here.
Yeah, and that pass, right play, just maybe not calmed at the time. Zigged when he should have zagged. That happens at times. Over there, though, all the Kangos joining the party for the goal. Will be 19-2 as this round winds down.
Yeah, I think we're only going to have 5 seconds, actually 1 second, once we come out of the tube. Interesting, because he scored it at 20. And but it's just 19 instead of 15. But yeah, this is going to be round one here. 2 Kangarillas going up by 17, 19-2 in this round one. Definitely, I don't know if anybody expected Orbit to take any victories here, but I don't know that spread there maybe a little bit surprising. Maybe even the Orbit. So yeah, 17 points is quite a few. Maybe even to Kangaroo. Certainly not to Shrem, of course, but to some of his teammates.
So stats will be wiped here. Again, we got a little look at some of them, but obviously the reset later in that round denied us most of it, so don't have too much to look at. That really means a whole lot, but just again, Kango's coming in off of that win, and pretty much they're executing the same way. A lot of this, I mean, you see that breakaway goal right here on the highlights screen right now. That's we saw that at least twice from that exact same side off similar plays against Illuminati. We see these passing plays. I mean, here, against Illuminati earlier. I'm saying they're doing the same thing, against Orbit that they did just half an hour ago.
I just felt embarrassed from the time I did it earlier, and I was really hoping I caught you doing it too, so I didn't have to feel as embarrassed, but you didn't. So,
I do it from time to time. Oh no, is that another Mighty Ducks thing? Cause
what?
Bully? What?
Bully?
Yeah. No, just a thing. Another thing I'm not aware of.
Yeah, probably. You know what? You know what, Palidore? This is a great night of games. Okay.
I thought my phrases were like antiquated. I say indeed a lot, but you take it to a new level.
Indeed.
Oh gosh. Bully. All right, well, 10 minutes on the clock. Round 2 hopefully about to start soon here. And we do have one more match. Speaking of Illuminati a moment ago, they're facing off against Instinct coming up right after this one. So
Thank you, Palidore.
what did I do, Strem? Or Seal? I think that was Seal. Or Strem. I think it was Seal. What did I do? I was thanked. You're welcome, voice in the sky. Good luck on the rest of your match. All right. Yeah, very, very cool. Round 2. Launching out. And first of the disc, Kango's.
Yeah, so some passing there. Sealable's going to bring this one in. Send it up there to Mad. Mad's going to walk in on the goal. Send it back to Sealable.
Ooh, nice.
And that one's going to get grabbed there by Blenders, who's going to send that one out. And maybe a race for it. Oh, what the headbutt! As that one goes in, and a hand on it very quickly. And Sneaky Evil is going to sneakily put that one in for the 2. To draw a very quick first blood there. 21 seconds in. Orbit up.
Yeah, flying through the sky with some speed, looking like a daredevil. Call him Evil, Sneakin' Evil. Anyway, Kangaroo's launching out here on the offense. First time scored on Orbit. That was just a beautiful play. Collecting it off that headbutt or that slap. I'm not even sure which one it was, but it was great. And going back to leverage here for Kango's. 1 minute expired here in this second round.
Yeah, some more controlled passing here from Kang. Is slowing it down. Just trying to get Orbit off of their off their game a little bit. Move in and open up some lanes there. They do got some lanes there. Up to Sealable. Sealable's going to come in on the ceiling. Looks like everybody on Kang right now is upside down. I think it's one of those plays they like to run. And yeah, I love to see it there. Matt on the floor, going to be under pressure now. Sends it very quickly across to Leverage. Leverage going to move in. Yeah, just slow, very slow controlled passing here from Kang. And one just off the mark as they were entering the bubble, but it goes right in the hands of Shrem. And Shrem going to maybe give Kang another opportunity here.
Yeah, control is absolutely right. That said, Zenith playing that very well. Getting the stun, the clear, the grab, and maybe enabling another shot here if they're lucky. Zenith can't get it, though, because 3 different Kangos. Even though Orbit had gotten that first boost, Kangorilla's regrabs faster and enough to make up the difference even.
Yeah, and I mean, they're just... Kangs, I mean, despite that turnover at all, we're going to have a one-on-one here. Maybe Leverage coming in on the goalie there. Didn't quite catch who was playing goal. I think that was Blenders. And Leverage able to put that one in from 5 meters out. Good for the 2. And that's tying goal here in round 2. Finally for Kang, as that was over 2 minutes in. So Orbit holding Kang off for over 2 minutes there to start round 2. It's looking good there for Orbit if they can keep that up.
That's a good feat in itself. There's a quick pass, maybe rushing that a little bit because of that stack, but luckily Orbit did not pay for it, so they'll get the back pass here to Sneaky. They even have a further one back if they need it to Blenders. They opt to go forward instead. They've got the Well, not really a number situation anymore. Doesn't matter. Will go through. Now, Mad got a partial grab, so it actually turns it into a 2, but it's still a score nonetheless for Orbit.
Yeah, I was wondering how that happened. Okay, so Mad, Mad got the grab on it. It goes in anyways, and for 8 meters out, that should have been a 3 there for the shooter, and it actually didn't catch who the shooter was, but a good shot nonetheless, and it's good. And Orbit pushing that lead up again.
Now Kangorilla's opting for that top-down launch out that Orbit made somewhat. Well, Orbit and Wireless Jacks, just so no one's mad at me, had popularized in preseason. We saw a lot of that, and Kango's doing it a little bit there. But will be a turnover into the Kango side again. Now the goal is momentarily exposed. One scoop. Will he take advantage? No, the ding. But rebound. It's still somehow open, and it gets the 3 on the second try. So had to be a good job from Orbit on the other side, just stopping the boost, I imagine, because that was open for way longer than you'd normally expect.
Yeah, Kang is not a team that's going to leave their goal open for that long, so definitely something going on in the backfield there. One scoop. Having one opportunity, it dings off, and that one hurt, but he does get it back, and the discipline there to make sure he keeps that release behind the 3-point line to keep it a 3-pointer, and that one good. And now pushing Orbit's lead up by 5 here, just under 6 to go.
Yeah, Orbit looking much more collected. That said, look at the patience there from Strem. You like the concentration. He went for kind of a shot fake just to gauge the defender, to freeze the defender a little bit, and with the lack of dive, he said, oh, okay, I'm just going to swing around the back bin. That's kind of an underrated type of move, going in for the dunks. If you know the goalie isn't going to dive you, just drive it straight in.
Yeah, and he does. It's good for the 2. But now Blenders, kind of a misplay on that pass there. It's going to be picked up now by Sealable. So Kang immediately getting another opportunity here to try to tie this one up. They back it out to Mad here. Mad in their left tube. Going to send it up there to Sealable. Sealable's going to move in on this near side wall. Going to come in one-on-one against the goalie. And what a grab there by Blenders. And he's going to send that one out. But maybe right back in the hands of Kang. A little bit of a race here for it. Oneskoop's going to get that sent out. And now maybe an opportunity here for Orbit.
Another open goal, maybe. Barely. Almost squeezes that one through. Still a rebound. Sneaky Evil gets it back. Orbit going to try and maybe go up by even more points. But Seal not letting that happen. Will send a clear out, but Orbit again. Look at the speed off of these stacks, and that's close to the goal, but will get the disc back. Actually, no, the overshoots not going to do them any favors as Loveridge now obtains the disc. And almost on that shot, but missed by Sealable. He didn't really have a good angle or momentum. He's floating upwards. Well, that's okay because they make another play, and Strem again with a gentle lay-in from the front. So a mirror of what he did last time, just from, that other direction, which is how mirrors kind of work. But yeah.
And this time, maybe with a little steeze as he sets that one in so gently after that feed from Leverage. And but Kang's still behind here. 4 minutes to go, down by 1. Blender's going to send that one off to that left tube there to Sneaky. Sneaky's sending that one down to nobody, and ultimately Sealable, but then Zenith with a good steal. They're going to send it back there to Sneaky. Sneaky's going to back that one out to Blenders. Blenders going to send that one up to One Scoop. Now One Scoop going to send this one across there to Sneaky Evil. Sneaky Evil gets that one stolen by that back chain Leverage. That one going to get sent wide into the hands of One Scoop. He's going to back that one out, looking for Blenders, but unfortunately goes all the way out into that orbit zone, and now a race for it. Zenith getting the grab, sending that one up.
Well, there was just a handful of excellent stuns in the back line, denying multiple stacks for a moment, but of course with 4 versus 4, you got those secondary stacks coming on through with just as much speed, and that's the beauty of 4s. It's just so much more dynamic and fast here. As they go for another offensive play, attempting the shield play, the little ender move of sorts, as Blenders goes to One Scoop. And Orbit, 1 point lead. They just need to show some good control, good passing, and they can go up by a few more, but maybe rushing it a little bit there, pressing up, and the defense too near. So a breakaway goal, could it be again for Kang? It will, in fact, be another gentle lay-in, this time from Mad. So I think the gentle dunks, contagious at the moment for Kang.
Yeah, and Matt taking his time putting that one in, maybe taking another second or two off the clock before he gets it in, and now Kang finally getting that lead here, up by 1. That starts with that turnover from Strem. in that Kang bubble. He forces it, he gets that steal, sends it all the way down, and then Matt picks that one up, puts it in for the 2.
Yeah.
And so let's see if Kang can hold on to it here.
Really like that passing. That was an excellent rollout and series of passes from Orbit. Will it get them the goal? It will indeed. It's Zenith getting it from one scoop. And that play started at the midline. Those passes were just unbelievable.
Oh, I want to see this replay. Was that Zenith who took the shot, or was that one scoop who took the shot and it bounced off of Zenith's head?
Maybe the case.
My stream is. I want to watch this replay. I want to see what happens here.
All right, well, let me know what you research.
It was one scoop took the shot and it bounced off of Zenith's head there. That was phenomenal.
Oh man,
that's fantastic.
So even when they don't actually intend to steal from their teammates, they still do somehow. Shame. But either way, it's a 1-point game in favor of Orbit. Kangarillas, they're going to again show off that control, go for these passing plays, and oh, it does amaze, does it not? Strembitsky, 10-9 now for Kangarillas.
Yeah, that was so Sealable stuns out the goalie and then immediately moves off to it's the right side of the goal from the goalie's perspective, left side from Kang's perspective, and he takes that feed in from outside the bubble, and then as he moves off, Strem moves back in on the goal and stun there, but a beautiful pass, and then Strem knocks it in for the goal, and now Kang up by 1. But Orbit with another opportunity here.
They got numbers for that matter. They need to go fast, act quick, but quicker on the reflexes. Mad with possibly the most important save of the match so far. But still, possession going back to Orbit, so not out of the danger zone yet. Sealable bag will get the clear. That's going to help their case a bit. There's the Stacks off to the other side. Will be rebounded and slapped in off the backboard, but missing. So dinging. Seal now trying to retrieve and finding maybe some reprieve if they can get the back pass off, and they do eventually.
Lever's going to handle that one. It goes up to the ceiling. Zenith getting a hand on it, sending it in deep to that empty net, but it's just wide. 20 seconds to go here. Both teams trying to get to this loose disc. Does find the hand of Blenders. Blenders now, that one getting stolen by Strem. Strem backing that one out to Mad, and Mad with 10 seconds to go, going to send that one out to that left tube. And it does clear out into that Orbit zone. 5 seconds to go. Strem taking a long shot, and he does hit it there for 23 meters out. Good for the 3, and that is going to end the game there. Kang going to hang around 2, 13-9 off that shot there from Strem in the last second. What an ending to that game.
And that is just excellence of execution there from Kang's part. I mean, Orbit, fantastic second round from them. Very impressive. And like I said, on any given night, if they're playing at their best, they will indeed cause those upsets. They will contest top teams just like that, and it was right within their grasp, but Kango's coming through in the clutch as they have done time and time again throughout these last 9 weeks of Season 1. So again, fun game, 2-round win though for Kango, so they will complete their week here with a couple of wins and feeling good now going into tomorrow and the new matchups.
Yeah, a convincing win in round 1, but a win they had to fight for in round 2. Orbit put up a really, really good fight there in that round 2, almost pushing it to a round 3, which would have been a significant. But yeah, Kang gonna walk away from this one in 2. I would go over the stats, but ultimately we had another reset in this game. So sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say you can go over the stats because either way I still have to input the next match, but either or. We do have another one coming up soon, so it's going to be Illuminati returning here and trying to go against Instinct to finish out their week at that 50-50 split, 1-1.
Well, since the reset, that might have been that. Yeah, I think that was just to get this second round going. So this is stats from second round. And Strem, the only player in that second round, getting more than 1 goal with 3 threes there, pulled up 9 points as well with 2 assists and a steal. That steal contributing to one of those assists. That was that goal from Mad. He's picking up 2 here. Lovers also with 2 and an assist. Mad also with 2 saves, both of them clutch. So it's not it's not always about how many saves you get, but when you make them. And yes, Mad proving that there, pulling up 2. But then over on Orbit, you got 1 scoop with 3 with A3. Zenith with 2 points. Sneaky with 2 points. 1 scoop also picking up an assist, and Blenders with a save there. A couple steals to go across the board as well. But yeah, that second game there, really well played there to Orbit, really making Kang earn that victory in round 2, and almost pushing that round 3 game, which would have been exciting for Orbit to take a round here in this. But yeah, Kang does walk away with that 1 and 2. And hopefully that was enough time for us to get ready for this next round between Illuminati and
Instinct.
Instinct. I knew it, and I just couldn't remember it. Instinct.
All
Illuminati
good.
and Instinct.
And that was a pro-level stall. Thank you for that. We are, in fact, ready. So we're going to transition to a brief intermission here, ladies and gents, but join us soon because in the next few minutes, we're going to have another high-level hyped match between, Master and Gold team here. And I'm excited. So stay tuned.
Good evening, Jackson Jills, and welcome to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena presented by VRML. And we have a good one here for you to cap off this this hour and a half or so of games here. This is Illuminati, number 3 Illuminati versus number 7 Instinct. And before we get to that, in the studio joining us is Caption with Palidore on camera. So Caption, how you doing, man?
Very chilly. My room's kind of cold.
Very chilly, he says. And yeah, this one, excited for this one. Gonna get warmed up with this matchup here. Instinct, the team that's been doing better and better throughout the season, kind of proved their way very quickly up into that gold rank. They're coming in tonight with an MMR of 1240, record of 10-7 after a 2-0 victory versus Milk on Friday. Of course, Illuminati, their MMR is tentatively right now 1290. That could see a fall there to 1280 here once a score from the Kang game gets recorded there. Their record is currently 11-6. That's after that 0-2 loss versus Kang just about 30 minutes ago. As we do see a player drop here, I do believe. Is that what just happened?
I was not paying attention. I was on VRML website. What a shocker. I was on the wrong tab when stuff is happening.
Caption, what happened?
Stuff. What?
Nothing, I was just messing with you. Yeah, so I guess we're just waiting for one more player to get in here. Of course, Illuminati will be playing with Speedy V, Swerve Legend, QL Young, and Ender, the same roster we saw just an hour ago. And yeah, Instinct will be playing with Connemara Chaos, Span Kavici, and somebody who did drop, and we will expect them
Cruising.
to get back
I thought it was cruising.
Cruising, probably cruising. And yeah, Instinct, a very, very capable team. You are correct, cruising, as we do see him return now. So anticipating these teams to ready up at any moment. Illuminati and Instinct, they have been pinged as of 2 minutes ago. 100%. 100%, as the man said.
What is wrong with my
100.
ping, dude?
Oh no, somebody having some ping issues there, having a bit of a yell about it. And yeah, ping is not fun. I believe that was cruising. That's probably why he dropped out there. Probably trying to reset his connection to fix up the ping. And I know there's there is some server
What are
I've
you guys
seen
doing to
that
me?
you know, some people just have a bad connection to. I don't know if it's Chicago, because I know when I pull Chicago, I'm in the 40s, and I don't have the problem. But it's a server I know I get 50s in, and that's a server I see a lot of people have connection issues with. Where they should be getting, you know, somewhere around 70 to 80. They're pulling 120, 200 for seemingly no obvious reason.
We use
So, yeah, hopefully that doesn't mean we're going to be...
boo.
I mean, if they need it, they need it, but hopefully we're not going to be seeing a server reset as we are, as everybody is otherwise ready to go here.
Yeah.
But
Not
yeah.
gonna say anything about the match being a little bit late, because I totally was on time today.
Of course you were.
Like always.
Always on time.
Every time.
Narrator, he wasn't.
Never been late.
Andy W. in chat saying cruising is going to be a slideshow, and quite possibly if we don't get a server change. Or if he stops downloading the gigantic files he's downloading at the moment. Nobody needs that much media.
I mean, if we can hoard toilet paper, we can hoard a lot of things.
Sad but true. And yeah, let's see. Anything else going on in chat there? Grumpiest room, the only Zeus saying not again, not again. And presumably about cruising as we get ready here. We do see 47 of you in there, which is awesome. I know we peaked at I think 51. And Filibust picking up the Twitch Prime, hitting that 2-month streak there. Filibust, whoop whoop, buddy. Thank you, appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, still just waiting for these teams to get ready here. Kavichi asking me, yes, you can start. Oof. Okay. Yeah, so I guess they were waiting on us.
Hi guys, I might have pinged the caster's channel where they can't see that I pinged them to start.
Oh,
wow.
Boy. Oh, boy.
So if you want
seeing
someone to
that
blame... Oh no, someone dropped out though.
As somebody else drops. That is
Oh.
that is unfortunate.
See, I was, that's
oh,
fine.
Palidore.
Now it's 3-on-3. We're fine. No, I'm deleting that message in the caster's channel, and there will be no proof of this except for the fact that I just said it on stream. Otherwise, no proof that I ever said such a thing.
Oh no, there's no reason for me to respond to you. That sucks.
Whoops.
Yeah, so that explains what we were waiting on. After that reset there, Palidore accidentally pinging the teams in the wrong channel, forcing the teams to ping us and ask us if they can start. And of course they can start. I did ping Kavichi back. And since they haven't, we do have a ready up there. All right, cool. So Instinct is readying up. And I think I wonder if the players are having some fun here, maybe popping in and out of spec. Just to be goofy. At least I hope so. Because this many crashes right before the game starts, not a good omen.
A good sign. A crashy game.
Palidore confirming they are not in spec. No bueno. No bueno. So yeah, I mean, very excited for this matchup. We are entering. Let's see, we have 3 weeks to go in season 1. This is the end of week 9. We have 10, 11, and 12 remaining in the regular season, and so that means we're going to be seeing a lot more watching of those top 6 spots. As those are going to be the ones guaranteed into those finals. That's going to be everybody else battling it out for the 2 extra spots, which are basically wildcard spots. That's an
Arena Battle Royale.
And yeah, as we get ready here for round 1, finally. 11 minutes after that start time. Both teams about to come out here, and away they go. And that one's going to be taken by, let's see, a headbutt there from Instinct, but quickly turned over to Speedy. Speedy's going to get stunned out, or Ender, somebody gets stunned out. Now finding the hands of Speedy V. He's going to start moving up through the left tube there, and he's going to send that one through. Good bounce off the wall. Gonna find the hands of Ender. Ender gonna take that shot. It is good from 17 meters out. Good for the 3. And that's first blood there. 22 seconds in for Illuminati.
And Speedy picking out that spot he was going to take that clear off of and putting it right in the best spot there to get that receiver. So, and more like a bounce pass there coming from Speedy to lead to that 3-pointer for Ender. So a great play this early in the game to come out here for Illuminati.
Now cruising, gonna try to draw that chain out. And I gets them moving a little bit past that one over to Connemara. Connemara going to go to the far side here. Look for Spank. Does finally hit the target. And back pass there to Cruising. Cruising going to send that one very, very quickly up. But it hits that station block. Going to bounce back out and Cruising again. But he gets stunned out. And so Speedy's going to walk that one in for the 2. And now Illuminati quickly up by 5 here a minute into round 1.
Yeah, Illuminati doing a good job there, not giving them any open passes, and Team Instinct not choosing to do any clears, so they're going to pay for that one as it's a 2-pointer going to come nicely here for the side of Illuminati.
So Cruising going to send that one quickly over to Spank. Spank going to send that one up to Kavichi. He's going to cross that one far side to Connemara. Connemara going to send that one in. And but no stacks in the backfield. It goes right in the hands of QL Young. QL going to send that one right back up to Ender. Ender now at mid. Looking for a pass option. Does go down to the floor. Nobody there to receive it, so it's going to be a chase for it. Speedy does get the hands. And Speedy up to Ender. Ender now maybe looking for a shot on goal, but instead backs it up to QL. QL going up to the ceiling there to Speedy. Speedy up to Ender. Ender back to Burbs, and then Burbs getting stunned out, and then QL getting a hand on it, but Connemara breaking that one up, and that one getting sent out now.
Yeah, a lot of offensive opportunities coming out here for the side of Illuminati as they are going to get that slap going over, but recovered quickly by Kavichi as he's going to go and try to get this one cleared all the way down to the other side as it goes. So looking for these boosts to go ahead and get up, and it looks like it is going to be the side of Illuminati. First one there, a little bit mishandled there, but not going to be anything to fret because QL Young going to be able to recover that one easily. Send that one over. Speedy now going to have that, but stood out quite quickly as a shot going to go on goal, but QL Young not going to be leaving that wide open. Ender now taking possession, has that goalie through, so he's not going to really have a shot. He's instead going to put that one down to the ground, but going to be recovered there by Instinct really quickly. Get that clear going out again. Disc kind of has a mind of its own right now, though.
Yeah, maybe I believe it was who was it? Cruising having those ping issues. So maybe if he was the last one to touch it, he sent it down, and so it just kind of hung out with his ping. But now Illuminati in control of that disc. Suburban Legend going to walk this one across the floor little juke there to get that one away. It comes back to him from QL, and Burb's going to go up to the ceiling there. Ender's trying to walk that one in, but the stun there from Connemara. But the disc going to trickle out into the hands of Speedy V. Speedy V going to take his time with it, pull that defender out, send it into Burbs. And Burbs going to get stunned out by Kavichi. He's going to send that one away. And now a chase back towards mid.
Yeah, Speedy back with possession again. These offensive opportunities coming from Illuminati, just a whole bunch of them. So now going to be in the hands of QL. QL going to get that one down back over to QL as he's going to dunk that one in. So 2 points off that great back and forth feed coming from QL and Suburban.
Yeah, QL sends that one down to the floor to Burbs, and it's looking like he's going to take that shot. Instead, he sends it right back up to QL. And QL is going to bring that one in for the 2 and extend that lead now to 7. Illuminati up by 7. With 6 minutes to go here in round 1.
Yeah, 7-0 victory to go just around half, or victory, sorry, it's a lead. Don't get too ahead of myself as this 7-0 lead going to be here, 5 minutes left. We have seen Instinct, though, being able to come back from this a couple of times. So as they get their passing around, looking for an offensive setup here, looking at this almost 1-on-1, going to send that one to the ground. Unfortunately, just going to hit the head of Spank, but Cruising going to be all the way in the back line to play this again. So he's going to be looking over for this pass. And a pass right in, going to be led to Connemara. A great lead pass going into him as Connemara found himself wide open in the bubble.
Yeah, that was a great passer from Kavichi to Connemara, who was, as you said, he was open, which is something, Illuminati's not typically going to let that happen, but they do there, which allows Kavichi to send a long pass there to Connemara right in front of the goal. He's able to put that one in for the 2. Finally getting some points on the board there halfway through this round 1 is Instinct. Pushing that lead down to 5.
And now looking to challenge this bubble, and Speedy just going to take it in himself there around 5 meters out. So a longer range 2-pointer, but still going to find that one behind the goalie. You've seen that little bit of gap there. So taking advantage of that, getting 2 points on the board for Speedy.
Speedy just going to cancel out that goal there from Instinct and push the lead back to 7. 4.5 to go here. Cruising under some heavy pressure. Does get the pass down there. I believe that was to Connemara. He's going to send that one up to Spank. Spank going to cross that one over looking for Kavichi, but Kavichi can't get the grab on it. That's unfortunate. So Illuminati's going to get that turnover. Now QL's going to send that one through mid all the way down into the Instinct bubble. And it's going to be a bit of a race where I see some leeches there, as it is going to be Speedy there first. He's going to get stunned out, not before he gets the pass across. Kavichi trying to get a hand on it, but doesn't get there in time, and Ender's going to back that one out to QL. QL's going to send that one up, but now to Speedy. Speedy's going to work in on that right side, the right side of the bubble, going off the backboard, off that cone, putting it in for the 2, and now Illuminati up by 9.
Yeah, and just a well-placed shot there, Speedy. Knowing he doesn't have any chance to go to the front, the goalie taking that out completely. So just take that one off that little cone off that backboard to put it in. That's a hard shot to save for the goalie and a great shot for the striker.
So now Cruising again under some heavy pressure, gets that pass off to Connemara. Connemara going across to Spank. Spank going to back that one up to Cruising. Cruising going to bounce around. They're going to break that chain up. Some good stuns coming out there. They have 3 of the Illuminati players into their zone at the moment. And Kavichi going to send that one across, seemingly to nobody, maybe looking for Spank. That one's going to bounce up to the ceiling, and a slap. I believe that was from Spank as well. Connemara's trying to chase that one down, does get it away, and he walks away with it. Now just going to juke around on the ceiling there, or excuse me, on the wall. Going to back that one up to Spank. Spank going to take his time, going to back it up even further now to Cruz, and as they're going to look for over these pass options. Pass over to Kavichi. Kavichi going to the far side there, looking for, I believe, a Spank, and it's off the mark, but a good steal there from Connemara. He's going to send that far side to Kavichi. He's going to bring that one in for the 2. What a beautiful feed there from Connemara across the whole bubble to Kavichi, who comes in off of that that left post there, put it in for the 2.
Yeah, so that was just great disc control coming from the side of Instinct. You've seen them having a little bit of problems trying to break out, but they still kept control and able to come through with it as this fast boost going to be coming in from Instinct as well. So now Spank looking at that 3-pointer, but QL Young's going to be there. Not going to let that one go in because just a little bit too covered there. So now it's going to go back over to the side of Illuminati as they're just going to get this one worked around, get this one up really fast, looking for a quick breakout. QL Young going to take that one in, looking like he's going to go for a shot, and passes that over to Speedy. Speedy going right down to the bottom of that goal.
A nice little pass sequence there from Illuminati. QL going to send that one across to Speedy. He's going to bring that one in right in front of the goal and just stuff it right in front of the goalie's face. And now Illuminati going to take the lead here, up by 9. With only a minute 45 to go, Instinct has a mountain to climb if they want to come back here.
Yeah, not too much time left on the clock. Still very possible to come back in this game, though. All they have to do is get a couple of nice three-pointers rolling their way and looking for the best possible option here as we're getting this back and forth passing and leaving this goal wide open. So Kavici able to capitalize that. So 13-7 now.
Yeah, that's I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm not sure why Illuminati would have left the goal open like that, but they do. And Instinct able to put that one in. And now right about a minute 10, only a 6-point game. That's 2 goals. Instinct has an opportunity here. Let's see if they can pull it off.
And trying to come up with that stack that worked extremely well last time, but gonna end up all the way down deep in the hands of Ender. So Ender gonna be giving this one back off to Speedy. Speedy once again coming in all by himself, able to put that one in the top.
Yeah, it's good placement there from Speedy. He sees that empty space at the top of the goal. So he sends that one in for the 2, and that's going to push their lead to 8 here. And with only about, I think, 36 seconds, 35 seconds once they come out of the tubes. That is, I think we are out of mathematical time. This will be round 1, 2 Illuminati. This isn't the final score necessarily, but a good pass in there from Spank to Connemara. Connemara going up to Cruisin. Cruisin going to come in and slam that one in for the 2. And push that lead down to 6. But I do believe so we'll have down 7 seconds on this launch.
Yeah, definitely. But this game definitely not far from over. It's looking like Instinct able to keep it up with the side of Illuminati here. So this round 2 still could be quite a match here. So we could still be looking at a great game coming up, maybe even a tied up series.
Yeah, it was a really good showing there from Instinct in this round 1. Illuminati does take it 15-9. But yeah, pull up the team stats. Possession is actually favoring Instinct, 255 to 243. But that translates to 9 shots taken to Illuminati to 5 to Instinct, which is typically, you want to see if you've got that possession time, you want to have the more shots taken because that's quality possession time. That's shots, that's opportunities versus just trying to move it around the court, the arena. But going to the individual stats, you got Speedy B with the game high points at 10. The only one on his team getting more than 1 goal is Ender's pulling away with 3, QL with 2. Everybody there getting assists. QL and Ender with 2, 1 apiece, Suburbs and Speedy. 5 points to Kavici. He's also picking up an assist. Cruz and Connemara picking up 2 points apiece. Connemara with 3 assists. That's quite a few there. Also picking up 2 steals. So yeah, good showing from Instinct. Definitely showing they're capable of bringing the fight here to Illuminati. And we'll see if they're able to keep it a close game in round 2. Maybe push us to round 3 here.
Yeah, and definitely going to be surprised to see a round 3 here. And Instinct really pushing the tempo there at the end. So all those late points got to turn into momentum. So Steam was going to go on this first launch. So their boost at the end there going towards that QB was looking extremely strong. So seeing if they can continue that one, going up to this joust as they just around tie. But Illuminati going to have that one out instead. A pass to QL going to lead to maybe 2 points as he puts that one in on the top. Just hugging the post there. So QL early lead in this match.
Yeah, I'm watching QL shot here. No, I thought he faked it, but no, the way he shot that though. That's not a typical release. Instead of taking it like on a hook or like an overhand, he kind of brought it into his chest and then launched it away. Almost like a low shot put in a way. That was an interesting shot there, but good enough for that early blood there. Illuminati now up by 2.
Yeah, so now they're going to be looking to pass this one around. So Suburban giving that one to Ender.
Ooh. What a save there from Cruisin'. Is that one now back in the hands of Illuminati there? Burbs going to send that one through that right tube there to Ender. And but Ender's going to get stunned out. So Spank is going to back that out to Kavici. Kavici going to send that one back up to Spank. Spank's moving that through that left tube there. Taking his time. Ooh, and Ender with the grab there on that back pass. And Ender's going to send that one in. Looking for a 3 there. But turns it around. And Kavici now with the grab. Send that one through that right tube there to Connemara. Connemara going to looking for that cross pass, cruising, but it bounces off that orange double stacks, and but into the hands of Kavici. Kavici going up to Cruising. Cruising going to send this one off the backboard. It's going to ding off the goal, and then that one's going to get slapped out of the bubble. But Connemara is going to be there to pick it up. So he's going to send that one back for a reset here, and Instinct going to get another opportunity.
Yeah, so good passing here coming around all 8 angles as Spank maybe having a little bit of issues with his Rift S there, but nonetheless going to be going in for that dunk. Maybe faked out that goalie as well with it.
Yeah, great slam dunk there for Spank. A classic look at slam dunk as he brought that one in for the 2. Now it's tied up here. Still 8 minutes to go. Any team's round.
Yeah, so we're going to get this passing coming from Illuminati. It's just a 2-2 game right now. Ender now looking with possession for Disc, waiting for that boost to come in. Just unfortunately going to be missing that pass, so it's going to be recovered here for Instinct, but a little bit of trouble is getting this one out. Can leave for this great leech there from Suburban. Pass to QL, now going to be over to Ender. Ender trying to give that one up, but unfortunately Speedy not going to be there to receive that, but it's going to be a good enough spot for Suburban to get that back over to Ender. Ender going off that backboard, just sliding off the head of Cruisin' and finding itself into the goal.
That was a great shot from Ender, sending it off of that cone to come in. But then Cruisin' does get the head in the way, and makes the save, but unfortunately the deflection allows it to trickle in for the 2. And so Illuminati is going to go up by 2 here. With still 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, so that fast boost once again going to come from Illuminati, give Cruisin' some troubles, but they're going to be able to get this pass up now, and looking like they got stunned out for a second. This boost now going to be coming in off the back and just in time as he goes for that shot. But Kamara going to be dunking and juking. He's going to put 2 points in himself. Again, a tie game, almost halfway done here.
And watching that one back, that shot from Kamara, the move there, he kind of jukes around Nest as we get a reset. Not sure what the reset was for, as we save the stats there before they disappear. But yeah, that was a great shot there from Connemara as he jukes around on the Nest and brings it in down low on the goal. As we do have a crash there, looking like that QL Young that dropped out. So that's unfortunate there. We are going to get a reset here. This is round 2. Illuminati did take a round 1 and reset there. I didn't quite catch. See what that goal was. That a tie goal there? Are we at 4-4 here?
It was, yeah. We are still at 4-4. That was the game tire, and as soon as that happened, I think QL had mentioned something. I didn't quite get to catch what he was saying, but he did say something about he wants to restart something.
And I look over at the stream here, and I about freak out because I see timeout with the timer there. And at first, I'm thinking, I look back at my spec, and I'm like, is this new? Do we have timeouts now? I got really excited for just a moment, and then I realized no, it's just Palidore putting another little feature on the UI here. So we have a fun little timer there to keep us on track at how long we've been in a pause state here.
Well, now that I'm not casting, I actually remember to use it for once. It's been a thing all week. This is the first time I've actually used it.
So there we go. So yeah, that is a Pally feature. Not a rad feature there, that timeout timer. But a nice one to have. Now we do have QL is back, and we do have the first ready up there from Illuminati. So now just waiting for Instinct to ready up themselves. And we can get back here. 6:40 to go here in round 2. Game is currently tied up 4-4. Kind of going back and forth here. 2 here, 2 there, 2 here, 2 there. And yeah, Instinct just tying that one up off a beautiful shot there from Connemara as he came in over that Nest. As I'm filling time here, waiting for Instinct to hit that button. Instinct, please hit the button. And beautiful shot there from Connor as he came over the Nest, jukes out the one defender, and then takes the shot to tie it up there. So we will have a joust advantage here to Illuminati as we get ready to restart round 2 here. Please, Instinct, hit the button.
Yeah, so like you just said, this game being really close, and that's what I was mentioning at the end of that last game, that all that momentum there for Instinct coming in and showing. So coming at this 4-4, we'll see what this timeout's going to do, because sometimes you see teams get a little iced or a little cold as soon as they come out of this, but we'll definitely see from there. Maybe nothing happens, maybe it'll be a big effect, but again, just need to get the game going.
So Illuminati keeping themselves warm here, passing that disc around, taking some shots on goal. And so I guess this time we can take a pause for the High Life, Miller High Life. No, I'm just kidding. We are not endorsed by any companies like that. I'm just channeling my baseball, probably watching, or maybe some hockey. Which we're not getting any of at the moment. And it's really interesting. So what I've noticed is a lot of a lot of people taking stuff online. I mean, we've all kind of noticed that. And I saw Melissa Villasenor, a SNL cast member, last night. She did, instead of in lieu of SNL, she did a stand-up routine from her bedroom on on YouTube live, which is kind of cool. You've got like F1, instead of having races, they're doing esport races. They're doing a kind of
Yeah.
a sim races. Those have been a lot of fun to watch. So Instinct is now ready to go here. And it will be, as I said, Illuminati with the joust advantage. We have 6:40 to go here in round 2. Tied up 4-4 after that goal there from Connemara, bringing it in and over the nest and into the goal for the 2, as you've heard now for the 3rd time. And we get ready here to go.
All right, out to this joust we go for Illuminati, and QL Young just going to be putting it behind him, but Suburban going to be there to recover that. So an interesting play maybe coming from Illuminati. I don't know if that was on purpose. It looked like he went to block, but they are going to have possession retained regardless. So able to get this one worked around, even with a man dripped all over Ender. It'll move this one all the way up, but just going to be out of the hands of QL Young. So Cruisin now able to recover this one, see what he can do for his offensive side.
Yeah, Cruising pump faking that one to get it out of the bubble there, and he does get it out. Connemara now going to send that one through mid. And then we're going all the way down. The chain of Illuminati is down there to get the grab on it, and a stun as Burb sends that one out. Does find the hands of Ender. He's going to flip around there at mid. Turn that one around and send it in deep. Looking for a what shot, and he does hit it in from 39 meters out. Ender channeling his inner Zach Wad, sending that one in off of that treetop block in for the 3. And a beautiful shot there from Ender.
Yeah, what a shot coming from Ender. Seeing that wide open lane, knew all 4 players were back, so why not try to get that one out towards the net, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to get that 3-point lead going out now for Illuminati, as Ender almost actually gets that back, so a pass going to be able to make his hands to Kavichi. All the way down from Cruisin' as they just try to get this one slowly up, but Suburban going to be there to put that one all the way down as this boost that was sorted for Illuminati going to be coming down. So now looking to get their lead even higher. Suburban going to go for that dunk all the way around.
Burbs getting a little dirty there. Going to need to take a shower after that one as he brings that one in. Kind of starts faking the goalie out, makes the goalie think he's going to go up or down. And instead, he goes around to the front side there to place that one in. And now Illuminati very quickly pushing that lead up again, and now up by 5 here.
Yeah, so back in the hands of Cruz, and he is going to get stunned out, but Connemara going to be able to get that disc before any major damage happens. So now into the hands of Spank, they're just going to work themselves down in the linear pass. So a 1v1 coming out, and Kavichi going to be sneaking that one in on QL.
Yeah, good shot there from Kavichi. Yeah, coming in one-on-one with the goalie, and just making sure QL can't get the grab. QL tries to get the grab, doesn't get the grab. Kavichi gets the goal. And now Illuminati's lead is cut to 3 here, 9-6 with 4.5 to go.
And back in the hands of Illuminati, and this game definitely be a little bit more of a back and forth than what we've seen last time, but a little bit of an errant pass there off that QB round. Going to leave this all the way back in the hands there, and Ender going to be able to gather that one up. Another 2 points coming from him. A great steal coming from Ender.
Yeah, Ender's just going to take that one away. Yeah, it's like taking candy from a baby for Ender. He's one of those players. He's going to do it. If he gets near you, you can't let him get near you like that. He's going to get the steal, and he's going to put it in for the 2. And now Illuminati extending that lead back to 5 with just under 4 to go.
Again, back in the hands of Cruz. I'm just going to be playing this one really slow. Get that one over to Connemara. They're just going to be looking for something here. That boost going to be coming in, so they're going to be able to give that one all the way over and back. But unfortunately, no one going to be back there for the side of Instinct. But fortunately, no boost coming from the side of Illuminati either. So a recovery here now for Connemara as they look to get themselves reworked out here. Pretty much almost like a reset of a QB there. So able to get that one over and across. But again, just unfortunately missing that boost, though. Got to be there for him.
So that one's going to get dumped into the Illuminati bubble, and Illuminati is back there as No Shame was able to get there from Instinct. So now Ender's going to move this one through. Ender with that stun on Connemara. That was that aggravated Connemara, I can tell you that. As QL sending that one in off of that treetop block. Burbs is going to take a shot, go for the bounce off the floor, but it's off the mark, and now being handled by Connemara is going to send that one out to Kavichi. Kavichi under pressure. Oh, didn't see Ender coming. Ender getting the stun and the steal coming in 1-on-2. Oh, what a save there from the goalie. But then, oh my God, another save there from Kavichi this time off the backboard shot. And that was a nice 1-2. 2 different players from Instinct picking up saves there.
Yeah, what a turn of events there. It almost looked like a great opportunity for Ender and just absolutely taken away. And as soon as the goalie was stunned out, why not go for the shot? So he gets that save off to the back for it as well, but Ender going to have possession again, going to be able to put that one over, but just out of the hands, but more or less into the hands of QL, as you guys that one worked back over to Ender. So now this boost going to be coming in, so they're just going to back that one off over to the hands of Speedy. Speedy now looking to get that one worked up into the hands of Suburban. And once again, looking here for QL. So QL going to be dipping that one down to Ender, but stolen out of his hands before he can get anything done with that. And a clear out coming from the side of Instinct.
That was a good steal there from Spank. And but it is, excuse me, the chain of Illuminati getting there first. And so now QL going to start letting that clock run a little bit, going to walk this one up slowly. Force that defender to come to him before he sends that pass out to Burbs. Burbs going to cross that one over to Ender. Ender going to cross this one back to Burbs, but that one's going to bounce off the boot there. But back in the hands of Burbs. Burbs going to cross to Ender, and Ender's going to bring this one in for the 2. And now extending that lead to 7 here. They're starting to run away with it with a minute. It's probably going to be about a minute 6, a minute 5 once they come out of the tubes here. That's a 3-point differential. Excuse me, a 3-goal differential, 7-point difference. Instinct's going to have to make something happen fast here if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, as we see here now, Cruising looking to get something done. They are looking like they're playing a little bit further back, but just able to get that one out, but unfortunately just going to be missing the hands there. So now back in the hands of Illuminati, and all they're going to be looking to do is retain some possession here and look for maybe some good shots, put this game away, as this continuous clock can be dangerous for those kind of situations. So a cross pass here coming out, just missed out of the hands, but going to be recovered here for the side of Instinct. Not a great clear, though. Might actually leave it into the hands of Illuminati now. Big advantage here. They're going to be able to get that one down. Unfortunately, just missing. So Cruising able to pick that one up, looking to get that one cleared out, and he's actually going to successfully put that there. So Conmara now, if he can get the bounce off or even get that disc, but unfortunately back over to the hands of Illuminati. So Illuminati looking to come out strong and pretty much going to be going away with a victory here.
Yeah, with 15 seconds to go, a 3-goal difference here, 7 points. It is going to be Illuminati taking this one in 2. Still trying to get one more goal here to just to end it here. But a good stun there. I believe that was Kavici stunning out QL to stop that from happening. But Illuminati taking round 2, 13-6 over Instinct. And well fought from Instinct. They held Illuminati off quite a bit there over those 2 rounds. But yeah, Illuminati gonna come away with that one. And yeah, well played from both teams. A lot of good looks on defense and offense from Instinct and Illuminati. A lot of back and forth. A lot of great shots. A lot of good highlight footage there in that one. But yeah, well fought from both teams there.
Yeah, and a close game. Definitely something we were looking forward to. Again, Instinct is one of these teams in this Gold League that can definitely challenge all these Master League teams, and showing it there as they keep a close one almost straight to the end there. So a good showing from both teams for sure.
Yeah, so that's going to end this block of games here. We do have a few more coming back. It's going to be in about an hour, and that's going to be Palidore Fan Club versus Planet Express. That's going to be followed up by Space Force versus Chaos. And then to cap us off, it's going to be Reboot versus Boosty Boys. That's going to end that last game starting at right around 9 Central there. So definitely come back to see those in about an hour. But that will end us here for this series of casts. Let's see, we started with Kangarillas versus Illuminati, and then Kangarillas versus Orbit, and then Illuminati versus Instinct here to cap us off on that block. So thank you very much for being here with us. That was Illuminati versus Instinct. And that also was Caption on the vocal box there with Powder on Cameras. And I have been SirDimwi. This has been VRML. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a happy evening, good evening, be healthy, and all that good stuff. We'll see you in about an hour.
Wait, wow.